I'm Ken.
I'm Doreen.
And this is Traub Travels. We're on our way to New Orleans to get on the Carnival Liberty on Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be taking a tour, a city tour and a cemetery tour, which is a first for us. So we're kind of excited to see that because everybody says that you need to see the cemeteries when you're in New Orleans. So we'll be showing some video of that, and we'll be showing you around the ship once we get aboard. We're heading to Key West, Celebration Key, and to Nassau. We'll see you then. So last night we stayed at the Red Roof Inn in Tupelo, and one of the guys in the group told us about Tin Lizzie's Cafe, which is in West Point. It's about 45 minutes from Tupelo, on our way to New Orleans. So we're stopping here for breakfast, and we'll check it out. So we got the country breakfast to share. So I had grits, 2 eggs. You can get bacon, sausage, or ham. And we had French toast, but you can choose hash browns instead of grits, or pancake instead of French toast. Doreen wanted a pancake, so she got one pancake, and I wanted biscuits and gravy. So we'll see how this all tastes. It looks delicious and smells great, though. Hey, so we just got finished eating at Tin Lizzie's. What'd you think, Doreen?
It was really good.
Food was good. The price wasn't bad. You saw what all we had, and with tip, it came out to like $37. The Country Boy, which had the biggest piece of that, was $13.99. You saw that in the picture of the menu. So definitely a spot to stop at again. I do know that some of the others from our cruise group stopped here earlier because we saw their pictures. We just missed them, but we'll see them on the ship tomorrow. So our next stop is New Orleans, and we'll be doing the city tour and the cemetery tour. So as long as they let us record, we'll have that on there for you. We'll see you in a little bit. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to keep up with our travels.
Leftover dish became an actual dish. That's how we got the name po' boy. Roast beef po' boy, shrimp po' boy, hot sausage po' boy. Y'all gained weight in New Orleans. All the big fires we hear in California, that's what we used to in New Orleans. The Spanish that owned New Orleans at the time, they had the money, y'all, but they didn't have the manpower. They recruited Freemaster Masons. They rebuilt the French quarters, our city as we know it. They also brought the colors, and they also brought voodoo to New Orleans in 1788. That's how voodoo got here. And voodoo, guys, it's a religion. The reason why voodoo is very secret, because we based on one religion in this state, and it's called Catholicism. All of you guys are coming from areas where sports team names make sense. Our team is the Saints. Y'all use counties, we use parishes. Roman Catholic run the state. In order to practice a different religion, it had to be in secret. That's where the voodoo became underground. But voodoo is a religion. And if y'all hear voodoo or think of voodoo and you get scorned by it, or just drawn back, that means Hollywood did this thing. That's all propaganda. Y'all been eating good so far in New Orleans? Okay. My name is Henry. I would never recommend fast food to none of y'all. But our Popeye's chicken tastes better than your Popeye's chicken. Popeye's started in New Orleans, y'all. We have a different recipe. So you have to try at least while you're here. Anytime you watch a Super Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Saints game, movies, TV shows, this is the iconic area. This is Decatur Street. You also have all right. Now those little alleyways on the left-hand side, right now it's going viral over this TikTok video. They have these two guys. They've been giving out readings for the last 3 years, and evidently all their readings been going to fruition. So right now they kind of like a big deal right now. People come to New Orleans just to get those two tarot cards. There's two guys, you can't miss them. They come out at 11:30 at night. They be on side of the cathedral with their tarot cards. Once you get past the exterior, what I mean by that is, picture me with a blonde wig on with lingerie. That's how they dress. Don't judge me. Oh yeah, those are not horses on the left. Those are mules. Look at the ears, man. Horse ears don't stand like that. The church, left hand side, second floor, Louisiana Purchase sign for $15 million. All y'all have to go inside that church. That shit they said it was all good. Everyone, look to your left. You see why our police officers don't get no respect? How you pull someone over in a smart car? It's gonna work. On the right hand side, it's Cafe Du Monde. This is where you get the French pastry, the beignets. People think beignets for breakfast. Beignets actually for drinkers. Yeah, got that dose on the bottom of your stomach to suck up the alcohol. He had a painter's tape around the glass. He's being fined by the city right now for painting that building in color. No, sir, ladies and gentlemen, if our investors scared to touch New Orleans, you don't have jurisdiction on the exterior property, even for paint. Interior, yes. Exterior, no. They're real strict. Once we cross this intersection, we'll be in Little Italy. There's a sandwich called a muffalata. It look like a Whopper on steroids.
It's
you
good.
Like the dump truck where you get it at Central Grocery. Look at all the spices behind the glass, ladies. That's where you get the muffalata. Y'all haven't been down this far. Just look for the gold statue on my left of Joan of Arc. That's a beautiful statue for someone that has no relation to New Orleans. But I call her Joni on the pony. That's it, keep it simple, Joni on the pony. Some of y'all just got off the cruise ship. Everybody get on the cruise. The U.S. Mint. Today is a jazz museum. You know what's inside that building? Louis Armstrong trumpet. Hey, if y'all don't have plans tonight, you may want to find yourself on that street to the right. That's Frenchman. Frenchman. That's where all the live music is. Frenchman Royal and Frenchman Charters. Ladies, that's not Bourbon Street. We don't go to Bourbon Street. Yeah, we treat Bourbon Street like a Texas place. Not in the movie, in real life. Right here. Yeah, man. I mentioned to you about prices to live in the French Quarter, but I did not tell you these properties have anywhere from 8 to 24 units inside. Holy cash cows, man.
You want to go in with it? That one.
All right. Do you think, man?
There's one there for sale right there. Adrian, here we go, girl.
Food breakfast. The big ham with the bone in the middle. And that stuffed shrimp dish is good too. We on North Robinson and Esplanade. Y'all should recognize that interstate from 20 years ago for Katrina. Yeah, all my people staying on top of the interstate. You didn't know this because now dramatic dip like we in California going down those valleys. Well, the city of New Orleans is 6 feet below sea level, which y'all know that. But your hotel downtown sits 13.5 feet above sea level. So since we've been driving, we've been going down the elevation, slowly but surely. Hey. Man, if you think that's cool, you should have been here last year. We were 152. Ain't no wild in Louisiana, y'all. Gasoline is manufactured by state. We don't have to pay a transportation cost. See, if you live in New Orleans, you hospitality. If you live outside New Orleans, you Homer Simpson. You working at a plant. Back in the day, women wore long dresses to the floor. That house on the right is a representation of that ancient time. Women, you enter home on the left, men enter on the right because man couldn't see your ankles. If he did see those ankles, he had the right to ask your hand back.
So one of our stops is Cafe Du Monde. So we tried Cafe Beignet last time we were in New Orleans. So we'll see how this compares.
17% off. 60 months, 0% interest financing. You buy the tomb today, resell tomorrow, make a little profit. All right, on the right-hand side, the big tomb, the columns with the stained glass. That one just new. That one holds 12 family members at once. The one next to it look like a flower bed with a plaque in the middle. Okay, that's called a grotto. Let me explain both of these tomb styles to you. The one with the stained glass, when you go in with your casket, you'll be there for 1 year and 1 day. When that time is up, we're going to take grandma remains out of the casket and put the inside base of the tomb floor and make space for the next person. The one look like a flower bed, that's called a grotto. That was in the movie Eve's Bayou. So when you die, you're going to be in the casket for the funeral and the church. But once preacher man, they're reserved for the family members that's light. Not L-I-G-H-T. L-I-K-E-D. You know, like Big Mama. Big Mama name going on the plaque. The person that bought it name going on the plaque. Your crackhead cousin Jimmy name not going on the plaque. See, Jimmy's in there. He's not on there. The one to the right, this is $750,000. This will hold 8 people at once. You got the statue on the inside. It's nice. On the left-hand side, this is Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank is fresh. Yes. Mr. Frank was buried 3 months ago in that sand. So a year from now, the guys come back and turn Mr. Frank into the earth. Look.
Because of the water level, it's all tombs. Similar like Charleston. Very elaborate. This is one of the cemeteries here in New Orleans. Just kind of goes on for miles and miles and miles. He said each of these could hold how many people in some of these? I think he said like 17 people in one. But there's not enough room for all the names, so like people who paid for it, the matriarchs, patriarchs, they'll be listed.
Two big white New Orleans house, that church. That's the one you heard on TMZ, some knucklehead try to burn it down. Don't worry, the guy posted on TikTok. So soon as he showed up, the entire police waited for him. Yes, he first fought the ate himself. They bought that January 6th house. I watched that show, y'all. Come on, man. 2 German guys live in the house right now. One is cool, but the other one is not. Yeah, probably. In Carolina, South Carolina, lady told me y'all paint y'all ceiling baby blue for born off spirits. That what lady told me. We paint our ceilings baby blue so birds and insects won't make a nest of. Archie Manning, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning. They're not flipping this. This is where the boys grew up at. Look at the home is leaning. It's the gangster lean. They have another brother named Cooper. The fence. And if you follow Ann Rice, this is the house that she had to leave. Not lost, leave when her husband died of cancer and gave her too much grief of his memories. In the street block though, if I can't go down the street, you're not gonna tear it down. We history, y'all. History, we are living here. That's Trinity. It goes from infant to 8th grade, $2,700 a month. Look where we are, young ladies. We in the Garden District. All right, the TV show America's Horror Story. Y'all know watch that either? All right, the white home on the left, it caught the people attention. With Angela Bass and Kathy Bates. One woman live in the house. Yeah, she be out a lot wiping down the shovels, cutting the grass with an old school. Ryan, go check out the movie Beyond All Boundaries.